What?
Going live now.
Again?
No, we're doing right now.
All the time?
I'm super hot now. Watch me fly around. This H-Town shit. This Polk County shit. Still fresher than the shit.
No.
Don't roll merm shit.
No.
I don't know what I'm saying though.
What the fuck?
I still be playing though.
Oh shit.
Still I be wrecking though. Coming from 94.
What?
I mean 93, dog. Watch me, dog.
Don't get me confused.
Don't get me confused. Still don't bruise. Still don't lose. Still don't choose. These motherfucking hoes, man, I still won't lose. And I refuse to. I'll move through this motherfucking life like fluid do. I don't know what I'm going and I don't know what we gonna do and do. This is what I'm going, man. I'm flowing and I'm moving through. I'm going understand shit. Man, I'm going dead shit. With this fucking rap shit. Man, pass it to the left, bitch.
All right. That's the left over there in the screen, fool.
Quit playing.
Quit playing,
Don't rap though.
Oh, shit. Here we go again. Siempre digo eso, güey. Ok. Ya va a comenzar el pinche podcast otra vez. Dijo mi abuelita, haz un caldo y te va a salir re bien. Pero no me salió. Nah, pum, yo no, güey. Tú eres el bueno, güey. Aquí va todo.
I'm the caldo good as fuck.
Yo aquí soy nada más el que consigue la vida.
And then caldo was good though. Though the corn was hard. Still on the car. Still gonna call. Cause that week blaze up. Man, the shit straight up fire. So I do it, man. I can't look. And I got them red ass eyes. Man, I'm so high. What it mean connection is corrupted. Man, I don't give a fuck if we should reconnect then. I'm still in session, ass man. I be on that shit. All I do is hit gas, man, and I get blasted. I love in that space, man. I be in Pluto. Stay up in my space, man. And I back on that shit. Back up off that shit. Back up on this shit, man. That dude got the bong up in the air like he don't care. Air like he don't care. Man, we gonna get so fucking hot up in here.
Well, it is called
It's
Toker Talk Tuesday.
Toker Talk Tuesday podcast.
Hey,
let me correct my microphone.
Do not talk if you're not high enough.
Thank you for joining us on the Toker Talk Tuesday podcast.
Like always.
That's a fun little beat.
Hey, wait, that was actually, it was actually a good beat.
I know I've been making the beats like just clicking on the buttons and just using the keys, and that actually been coming out pretty good for the podcast.
Sí, cierto, I didn't even know that. I don't realize that you don't even have a keyboard.
Yeah, I don't have my keyboard anymore. I gave it to my cousin, and he's not using it, but I gave it to him, and now I don't have a keyboard.
Well, now you tell him, hey, wait, you know what?
Right.
Give it back. Hey, does it count? I mean, you can do that shit now. It's 2019. I mean, almost 2020.
Be Native American.
We're like the 25th century, right?
The what?
The 25th century.
21st century. 21st.
Hey, wait.
What is up with my microphone,
we've been on the 21st century for over 100 years already.
Yeah, fool. That's what a century is. Do you think like in the beginning of this century, well, not this century because it's the 2000s, but the last century of 1900s, which was only 19 years ago, 20 years ago, they didn't even have light yet, like everywhere.
So in 100 years, they had light?
In like 40 years, they had light everywhere. Yeah, like in the 30s, 40s.
Well,
like
yeah, yo soy, wait, like 80 years. It took them.
Everywhere it's poor, man. That you get technology at least 10 years later. Man, I remember whenever I was young, like I was born in 93, and the game system that we had was like the little Nintendo game system. But that shit was already like 7 years old, yo. Like the regular Nintendo game system, that shit was already like 7 years old. And then the Super Nintendo, I didn't get that shit till like 99. And that one came out like in 93. That one también was like 7 years old.
Well, that shit happened to me a little bit different. Like my dad will buy it for me, right? Whenever it came out when I was young. But whenever I grew up, I had to buy it. Like I had the PlayStation 2, like it was like the PlayStation 3 almost came out, and I was barely gonna get the PS2.
Yeah, man.
Like I couldn't afford it. I think.
Shit, I want to. I came to Texas.
Took me a minute to buy
I came to Texas with the original Xbox. I still had that bitch.
Like you still play the same game.
I don't. Well, it got lost in the flood, but I used to have like some of the old games that I used to have. And I had the original controllers, the ones with the wire.
¿Cuál güey tenías el de Tony Hawk?
I had Midnight Club Dub Edition. I had that one was a badass game. I had Devil May Cry. I had
Did you
Ninja
ever play
Gaiden.
The 007? The Bond
for Nintendo 64.
James
The GoldenEye.
Yeah, GoldenEye.
I played it on Nintendo 64.
Damn, ese estaba bueno.
That was a badass game with that golden gun. I'm tell you to bring your own weed next time.
Oh shit!
No, it's actually mainly your weed. So
hey, no, you got to say it's not nothing in mine.
Oh, this is tobacco, just in case.
Hey, ¿sabes dónde estamos o no, güey? En Hawái. Güey, allá en Hawái ya será. Hablando de Hawái, vato. Estaba escuchando, güey, that somewhere over there by New Zealand, I think, like, explotó un pinche volcano. Erupted.
Holy shit. A little one or a big one?
Nah, like, it was like a big, like not big, big, really big one, ¿verdad? Pero, like, people were there visiting the shit. Tourists, like, ¿sí me entiendes? Place. And all of a sudden, it just exploded. Boom, erupted.
Because they say New Zealand is real beautiful. It's like real nice out there, real green and all blue. Yeah. But that's what happens with all the places like that.
Like, pues había mucha gente ahí, güey.
Yeah, everywhere there's volcanoes and shit like that. It's beautiful. Hawaii, fucking New Zealand, Japan, Thailand, everywhere they got those dangerous volcanoes. Right. Yellowstone National Park.
I mean, why would you let people go there if you know that shit was gonna happen?
I don't think they know it's gonna happen. I think it just happens out of nowhere.
Pero that tells you a lot. Like other places that they gotta stop doing it. I mean, because like this guy,
people live there.
I saw this guy. They interviewed this guy, and he was like, "Well, me and my daughter, we were right next to it like 20 minutes ago." But they were already down. There were the people, but there were some people going up to that volcano shit, I think.
Damn.
And like there was a lot of people that were missing.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go up there to a volcano.
Right.
For that reason. What if it erupts while I'm up there? Fuck that. Because then you got to run downhill, and what if you fall? Now you're rolling. And now, not only are you gonna get burned, you're gonna get fucked up. You're gonna be rolling down like Homer on the cliff.
Even if you're a little bit far away, I think the smokes will get you.
Yeah. Well, you never seen that Simpsons episode where Homer's falling down the cliff and he's just like, don't.
¿Qué harías, güey, si explota, güey? Like, what would you do?
I think I'll get burned.
Imagine lava coming your way and shit. Like you see it coming, you have to run.
And you can't even like jump on top of nothing because it's all gonna fall in there anyways. Well, doesn't it move real slow anyways? Like lava?
But I think
you could outrun lava.
Well, not the one that it's raining lava. Like,
like
when it erupts, it like
and like
then you gotta be you in the fucking video game.
Shit,
you gotta go.
Right.
That's actually.
And what do you do? Do you look up or do you run forward? Like because it's gonna be
good question.
Like you're
gonna look like Homer.
Gonna have a hot piece of lava just Oh,
No, de
it
repente,
landed in my ear. It landed in my
oh,
ear.
you're missing an ear. Psst.
Right.
Oh,
You have little
shit.
holes in your
Ay, ay,
ears.
ay, pica, pica, pica.
Your earlobe looks like Swiss cheese. While you're
Oh.
running, you don't even notice because the adrenaline's running through you. Just oh man, that's
Right,
terrible. I couldn't
man,
live
it
over
is.
there. I would
I
have.
mean, but yeah, like
It's beautiful.
unfortunately, what I'm telling you, like it did happen, and some people die. But it's like
People live over there though. That's the thing that sucks. Like if you live over there, where are you gonna go? You live right next door, like in New Zealand, right next
and
to
then it
that
was people
mountain.
from all over the world. You know what I mean? Like,
Visiting, yeah,
it's-
and they can't escape. They don't know the country. Trying to run away. Meanwhile, they get kidnapped by somebody in New Zealand.
nah, hombre,
It's
güey,
gonna
they don't
sell
do
them.
shit like that
I think they
over
do.
there.
Maybe I don't know. Anywhere that's not America, I think that they steal you and sell you to sex trafficking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I learned that from the movie Taken. Ever since I watched Taken, I think it. And you wear like any country that doesn't speak English, it's or Spanish. If I don't know what they're saying, I don't trust them. They're gonna kidnap me, and I don't know
Ah, no,
anybody
no, no, no,
that
no.
has a particular set of skills that can use them and get me back. Listening under the bed.
Right? No, hombre, güey. I wouldn't.
But that's
¿Cuál otro language? Like, what other language would you like to learn?
Chinese. Just because more people speak it. That's like the third most spoken language, like English,
Is it?
Spanish, and
I didn't know
Chinese.
that, man.
Because there's more Chinese
Míralo, es
people
todo
in the
National
United
Geographic. ¿Dónde
States.
lo miraste?
There's more Chinese people like in the world, like other than everywhere else. There's like 1 billion, 2 billion Chinese people. And that's a lot of people. And then they're taking over the world anyways with all the debt that they're accumulating. We owe all our money, all the debt that we have, like America. You ever seen that clock, or not the little clock, but the little counter that says amount U.S. total debt, and it says like 7 trillion, 17 trillion, something something. It keeps going up every second.
Yeah. What about it?
We owe most of that to China,
Oh.
so that's who's gonna take over next. Once America's done, it's gonna be China, and then we're gonna have to be speaking Chinese anyway. So why not get ahead of the curve, right? If I could
Hmm.
learn any language, what would yours be?
English.
Well, other than English, fool.
Oh, yo quisiera saber cómo, en verdad, güey, nunca lo había pensado, güey. Te estaba escuchando a ti, güey, y no me puse a pensar. No, but if I got to think about it, I'll say me gustaría aprender, like, I would like to learn, like, German. ¿Cómo se le llama? Dutch, okay.
German?
Sí,
Yeah, German. They sound really angry though.
yeah,
Oh,
pero no
story
sé.
for large story
Ya
function.
ves, ya eso quiere decir, ya merito metí a gol.
Wiener Schnitzel Volkswagen.
Eso quiere decir, pendejo, pasa la pelota.
Exactly. Yankee Doodle Doo.
Hey, wait, talk about stupid shit. Talking about stupid. No, but anyway, I was watching this shit as well. Like, yeah, I think it was the other day that this guy, he's like an artist. Remember we were talking about artists last week?
Uh-huh.
También. So this guy has like, ¿cómo le llaman, güey? When the gallery, ¿verdad?
Uh-huh.
And he had a duct tape and a banana on like.
I seen that
You
one. How
seen
much
that
does it
shit?
sell it for?
Like 200,000 or some shit like that. 120,000, I think.
Man.
And then they were saying like he ate the banana and put another one in. Somebody already bought it.
So he ate the banana, put another one in there,
You
and
can
then
do
duct taped
that.
it.
You're allowed to do that as many times, but what it counts, I believe, is like is they got a certificate for it. You know what I mean? Like that's why it's worth that money, and you can always just duct tape it and then put another banana on it, and it's still gonna be worth that much. That's
Uh,
stupid.
it's-
But yeah, I was reading. I think I was reading about that shit, and I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
become an
"Wait,
artist, and I'm gonna
no!"
use.
But check it out. That's you want to like hear something
What?
dumber,
Huh?
dumber. Guess who came up with the same idea? Wait,
Kanye West.
Popeyes. And he
Put
puts us a
chicken
chicken
sandwich.
sandwich. But this is true, and now it's worth 122,000 or something like that.
Wow, you paid $2,000 for the chicken sandwich.
But yeah, like they had a gallery and they exposed también así a chicken sandwich.
Wow.
They just went
This-
too far, but
Man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna
but that was
become an
stupid.
artist. And I'm just gonna find shit that's on the ground and just fucking weld
Oh,
it
where's the
onto a
lighter,
canvas.
Bato?
I'm gonna be making hundreds of thousands of
Why?
dollars.
How? What? Can you get this way?
I'm gonna be like finding shit just randomly on the road, and I'm gonna like weld it onto my canvas, and I'm just gonna sell it for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna paint with my dick. Just put my
People
dick in
already do
paint. Just
that shit,
boop,
I think,
boop,
man.
boop.
And because I seen this guy painting with his face, with his ear, I think. He was going, y luego hizo Michael Jackson al revés, güey.
I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna
No
become an
mames,
artist. I'm
güey. You
gonna
gotta
start
be better
drawing.
than that. What, ¿qué harías? Like, what would
Oh,
you
with
do
the
different?
banana duct tape onto the canvas.
Is that smart or?
I'm gonna, you know what it
Porque
is.
yo pienso, I think people will
I'm
just.
gonna put I'm gonna put the little tile, the fake vinyl wood. I'm gonna put it in like I'm gonna frame it in like a glass frame. I'm gonna sell it $600,000.
600,000.
$600,000
Güey.
for wood in the glass frame. There's this one that's worth like $2 million, and it looks like orange plexiglass, but just a box, and that's it. There's nothing inside of it. There's nothing on top of it. It's not etched. It's just an orange plexiglass box worth $2 million.
Wow. Hmm. So will you buy it if you had a lot of money? A banana duct tape banana, duct
Man,
tape it.
all that shit is just like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, fucking all Versace is all that bullshit is the same thing. People only want to pay a lot because somebody thinks it's worth a lot, and it's not. Like the actual value of the shoe of like leather based on plastic is probably like $2 to make that shoe. That Versace shoe is a $2 shoe. People will pay $2,500 for it
Just because it's a Versace.
because somebody said it's Versace and it's worth $2,500.
Well,
But
best way is the authentication way. Que te digo, güey.
but it's not.
You
It's
get, I think
people.
you get some shit like
It's
that
not
when you buy.
authentication. It's
Yeah, when
people
you buy a
thinking
person name.
that it's people
And
thinking that
exactly.
it's it
The suit.
validates them. It's trying to show money, like, oh, look at me, I got money like this. But it's lame shit. Like people don't know how to spend their money. It's lame shit. You paid $120,000 for a banana on your fucking canvas, duct tape to that shit. Paying $2,500 for a shoe to make you think that you're cool. It's the same. It's all the same bullshit. All that Gucci belts and shit like that.
Pero te digo, güey.
$200 for a belt. There's no way that making a belt is gonna cost any more than $25.
Obviously not. I don't
Right?
think so.
But it says Gucci on it. Now it's $250.
The shoelaces. $250.
People got too much money and not enough creativity. That's what it is. You got a bunch of nerds with money. Nerds. But nah, man, it's annoying. Like,
A banana.
yeah, it's annoying how people spend their money whenever there's shit that's fucked up in the world going on. And then they'll spend
A lot of
$120,000 on a
shit going on,
banana
man. In this
and
world,
duct
crazy
tape.
world.
That is $6.07 worth of items that this guy paid $120,000 for. 120,000. That's a house.
You know, man. You heard about the guy, the UPS guy
What about the UPS guy?
that got shot by the cops, and
What?
because his truck got hijacked. Two dudes were having like robbing, like
Uh
a
huh.
jewelry store, and they hijacked the UPS truck with the guy inside, and they made him drive like, "Órale." And they were going on a joyride. ¿Cómo se llama? No, not a joyride. ¿Cómo le dicen, güey? Like
Cop
cuando están,
chase.
yeah, cop chase. And so we ended up in a shootout, and they they shoot the dude inside. Like he was inside the UPS truck, and they didn't have nowhere to go, right? But
Uh,
the two dudes, the robbers, that's who ways they had guns,
yeah.
and they had already killed somebody over there in the jewelry store.
Uh,
I think they shot the lady too in the jewelry store.
damn.
So the cops knew they had guns and shit. But whenever they started shooting at the truck, the UPS driver, he was also trying to come out with his, and they just shot him. They shot all three of them.
So the people who robbed the jewelry store started shooting first, or the cops started shooting first.
I think the cops, and no, check it out. And because the cops, they all rushed to the truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they also got behind some other people's car because they were, it was a
Yeah.
red light.
Uh-huh.
So they were like right in the middle between the other cars, and they were taking cover in the other people's car. And the robbers, they started shooting. They killed another guy that was parked right there.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they started shooting at the truck. I mean, the UPS truck.
Fuck that. Would have taken off. Fuck the cops. Yeah,
Bueno,
could have
they
covered that shit,
tried.
man.
Because I saw the video. The people tried. I even saw it live. I was on my phone and I saw it
Mhm.
live. And I saw exactly when it happened. They showed it live.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And so it was a chase, pero decía un UPS truck, and they didn't know where the guy was, the driver, and it was in there still. And it looked really bad on the cops, I think, because why would they take cover in other people's car and they started shooting?
Yeah, that's
Like that shit
stupid.
happened really quick. Like they didn't give them any chances. Like, hey, stop, come out. No, they just walk up to the truck, and the other guys, the two dudes that were in there,
Mm.
they had guns, so they started shooting, and they all started shooting. And all of a sudden, well, they cut the video. También dijeron, oh, this is end up real bad, pero yeah,
Damn, so they took cover behind the other people's car. That's so
yeah,
fucked up.
and that's why it looked like a little. Let's say it was like a little minivan, right?
Uh,
And they were right on the back, like shooting at the UPS truck, and the other guys were shooting back, and they started shooting inside
fuck
the
that. If I
car.
would have seen the cops getting off and they're fucking like somebody hauling ass and the cops getting, I would have taken off. Fuck that shit. I'm not
Yeah,
getting
they
between
tried,
that.
but they were hitting the other cars in front, the other cars in front of them.
What
She
about like
couldn't
to the
go
sides?
anywhere.
They couldn't.
She couldn't go. That one that the car that I'm telling you about,
Uh,
it couldn't go anywhere. It just stopped, and it happened really quick.
damn.
So one guy died. A standby, well, he was in his car,
Yeah.
and the UPS driver, dude, like they didn't even give him a chance to negotiate. Like, hey, give me the guy. Or,
Right.
no, they just boom.
They just killed the fucking UPS driver too. They said,
Yeah,
"Fuck that man."
and it looked really bad because now you see the guy was trying to walk out with his phone in his hand, like no, he was trying to take over,
Yeah.
and they just couldn't when he was walking out the truck. So he stayed like in between
Damn.
the truck and the street and shit, laying there. And they killed him really quick. In a few seconds, all three were dead because they were like
So they
200
didn't even
cops.
like let them try to come out with their hands up
No,
or
no,
no guns, no
no,
nothing.
no.
They didn't even see a gun. They said, "Fuck
No,
that
they
shit."
knew they knew they had guns because they had already killed someone in the jewelry
Yeah,
store.
but I'm saying like they didn't get the gun pointed at them in order for them to shoot.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, like there was people, a lot of people. That's what you try to avoid, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And they were like in the traffic jam. Well, it looked bad because there was like 5 cars on this side,
Uh-huh.
another two.
And where was this at?
I think it was in Florida.
In Florida?
Yeah,
Damn, it's fucking
I
Florida.
think it was Florida.
Nah, man, I don't believe you. I think you're bullshitting. I think
Nah,
I
you know
think
everything happens over
that's
there,
propaganda,
bro.
man. That's why I think you're bullshitting.
Nah,
That sounds like it happened
Mira,
here.
wait, let me see. Wait.
That sounds like it might have happened
Nah,
in
it
Hawaii.
did happen in Florida. I
It
think
did. Nah, Google that shit. I don't believe you.
it did, bro.
No
I'm
misinformation
telling
on my podcast, man. Starting now.
you.
We need
Nah,
fact
bro.
checkers, man. Need to go to Snopes.com.
Hey,
What's
wait, you
that?
want to hear something crazy?
What?
The Popeye that was doing the $120,000 display,
Popeye
así
chicken
también,
sandwich?
yeah. Guess where it happened? Like,
In Louisiana?
nah, in Florida.
Nah.
For real.
In Atlanta. It
Nah,
happened in
no, it
Atlanta.
happened in Florida. And I know this, I remember because I was going to tell you that was going to be one of my jokes and I forgot about it.
No,
Everything
man.
happens in Florida, man. Like,
You know what it is, man? You know what it
nah,
is?
what is
It's
it?
all the crazy people from all the other states moving over there, and we have to deal with all the bullshit because it's a nice place out there. That's why I'm defending Florida. I'm not gonna allow the slander on my podcast. We get crazy people from all these other states, and they come and fuck up Florida. It's not Florida's fault. Native Floridians, we don't fuck with these people.
No,
I
we
moved there in the
don't.
'90s and
What
shit.
happened to
Native Floridians.
native?
But nah, man, it's nice.
Nah, there's no oranges over there.
It's real nice. Speaking of oranges, Donald Trump, he's getting impeached.
Lo que diga este güey, yo no dije ni madres.
Rio does not approve of the opinions expressed by me.
Por favor, believe it.
Man, that fool's they're starting to bring the articles of impeachment to that fool. Anybody
yeah.
who knows what that means
Hombre.
should explain it to me because I don't really know what it means. I think they're like going to take him to trial now, like to see if he's actually going to be impeached or not. I think that's what it means.
Yo escuché que, like, I heard that even if he gets impeached, that he still gotta go to a different trial or something like that with the Senate or Senate. That's pa la verga, ¿cómo le llaman?
What? That's what the thing is going right now.
Porque dicen que Bill Clinton también he got impeached, but they let him finish his 4 years.
Well, there's like you don't even have to leave office if you get impeached, which is kind of the thing. Is kind of dumb, but yeah, you don't have to really leave office. But basically, it kind of
they're gonna be like, ooh,
it basically just kind of leaves a stain on your record, like, oh, this guy was impeached in office, and that looks bad as far as re-electing him. I don't know if it'll really do anything. I don't know if they can actually like enforce the law to remove him. In that sense, I wish we had somebody like a lawyer or something to talk to, tell us how that shit works. But
hey, güey, porque miré el video de donde ya se cruzaron la cerca de la grandota que puso Trump.
They started cutting pieces off of that gate.
No mire eso, but I saw somebody jumping that fence real quick too.
Yeah, man, they started cutting pieces off of the gate, and they said that in the little border towns that you'll see the pieces, like the material that they use on the gate, like on people's houses and shit like that.
Ah, man, no mames, güey. That was probably a joke, man.
Nah, for real, straight up, fool. Like there's a special type of barbed wire that they use on the fences there at Donald Trump, and that they took them off, and they said in the little villages on like on certain houses that you'll see that same material.
Little villages,
yeah, the motherfuckers, like the little border towns. You'll see them in the houses that the motherfuckers steal the fence. They're stealing the material. And Donald Trump was like, well, yeah, nothing's, impenetrable. You could cut pieces and it's easy to get around, but we could rebuild it. That's why it was designed like that, so we can, repatch the places that need to be repatched. They're like, motherfucker, so you're basically saying the wall don't work. We keep throwing money into some shit that people are just we're giving the material for. Now they got brand new security systems on their houses thanks to the Donald Trump border wall. They got fresh barbed wire that's just really sharp and shit. That's just chilling on their house. It's all shiny. They got brand new panels on their houses. They're building whole houses out of the wall material. How much did you spend? Nothing.
Nah.
Donald Trump paid for my house.
Like 2 hours. He took me about 2 hours.
Yep, took me about 2 hours. I took all the material I needed. Took it on my back.
Really quick.
The motherfuckers are stealing material from the border wall. That shit get later.
No way, it's not funny, dude. Man.
That's just hilarious. He said Mexico is gonna pay for it, and now he's paying for Mexicans' houses.
That is not funny, dude.
That's fucking hilarious.
How you want to hear something funny? So, over there in Las Vegas, you know how there's like a bunch of pigeons everywhere, pigeons? Right? Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Why? Like,
I know, and so they started putting like little tiny cowboy hats on them. Like someone was catching pigeons and they put them some little cowboy hats. And now they're everywhere.
There's a bunch of little pigeons with cowboy hats.
Man. These people, they started recording them, Now you see them and they look kind of funny. Like, little tiny cowboy. No se les mueven, güey. Like,
Yeah.
So now they're like, the people, with the animal control or whatever, like, they're trying to catch them. But it's hard, because like, you see them.
That's fucking funny.
I saw a lot of videos, like now people's recording. Pero también, güey, the only reason they think people started doing it, which is not cool, because there's a lot of them. Because the rodeo, they got a little rodeo going on too, and they don't know if it was like because of that, but it was
marketing.
But it was a lot of pigeons.
It was a rodeo that did it. They caught a bunch of pigeons. They had the rednecks go out there and wrangle up the fucking pigeons with their lassos. Come here, pigeon.
Little tiny cowboy.
Come here, I'm gonna put this little.
Hey, she looked that up, bro. That shit
I'm gonna put this wee little cowboy hat on this little pigeon here. Come here, little pigeon. Put the little cowboy hat on. There you go. You're all free now, little pigeon.
Go ahead, boy.
Go on and take flight and ride the wind like a true little cowboy pigeon. The motherfuckers out there putting little cowboy pigeons.
Little cowboy hats. Oh, man, that's just funny.
Man, I'm gonna start catching pigeons and putting little Batman mask on them. A little Batman mask pigeons. How do they do it?
A little cape again.
Right? Dress them up like Marvel characters.
Nah.
That's too much money.
But man, those cowboy hats, those cowboy hats, they look funny.
Right? How much you could put little capes on them? Put a bunch of little capes on the pigeons.
Pero cómo se los pondría, güey, with a little rubber band o algo, ¿no?
Yeah, it would have to be like a little rubber band that sticks like under their beak or something.
Yeah, porque si
Can get
comían, like you see them eating
Yeah.
with little cowboy hats. They were eating good and flying good, so
Oh man.
they didn't seem to bother the bird. But obviously, yeah.
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
I think I have, yeah.
People eat pigeons like over there in England. That's called squab.
Oh.
So if you ever like at a restaurant and it says squab, that's pigeon.
I'll be like, no squat for me.
No squab. What about duck? Would you eat duck munch?
I have.
Segment?
Oh, see, well, as a matter of fact, yes, sir.
You eating duck? Is it good?
Yes, sir.
I made a bomb ass chicken with the same way my cousin made that turkey. Remember I told you he made a turkey and it came out really juicy?
Mm-hmm.
I made it the same way, like 250 degrees for like 5 hours. And then I uncovered it and I broiled it, and that shit came out real soft and juicy, and it came out good. I wonder if like duck would, if you make it the same way, real juicy and soft.
No, el duck, no, es sí como el pavo.
What's the difference? Is it like just smaller?
Duck. I mean, it wasn't as juicy as the way you mentioned the chicken. Like it was a little bit hard, but not too much. Which it was good. I mean, the flavor was all right.
Did you make it or did you have it?
No. I had I ordered it somewhere.
At a Mexican restaurant?
No way.
They have duck at Mexican restaurants.
No creo, güey.
Yeah, they do.
A lo mejor, pues, yeah.
I think so. I think I remember reading it one time. It was like...
have you ever had alligator? I mean, I know you fight alligators, but have you eaten one?
Nah.
Have you ever ate an alligator?
I heard it tastes like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken.
And chicken be like...
But they say that alligator nuggets are good, like the alligator tail nuggets or something, that they're real good. I've never tried it.
Alligator nuggets.
And that you bread them and you eat them. I wonder, like, is there a limit? What's that? Countdown to goodness. Wait an hour. What the fuck you mean countdown to goodness? It's up with your computer, man. Somebody trying to restart the podcast.
Shut up.
But I've heard that alligator nuggets are good.
Probably. So how do you learn fight alligator?
Who would be the first person to eat an alligator? Like, do they just kill it and be like, well, fuck it, let's eat it? Because I wouldn't want to get nowhere near an alligator to actually try to catch it and hunt it and it try to be my food.
Yeah,
like deers and stuff. How would you
catch an alligator? Well, I've seen people catching them.
Yeah,
now
like deers and cows and stuff like that. I could get kicked, but getting my arm ripped off and get torn in a circle just like that. Fuck that! I couldn't do that for my food. No. Like,
what would you rather catch?
A bunny.
Nah, but way you can't catch a bunny. Way
yeah, you can.
Slow.
You talking about like chasing it or like putting a trap out?
Oh,
is that what you're talking about? The chasing it?
Yeah. Well, you have to hunt it,
catch it, like chase it and jump on it.
That's what we're talking about. Nah, but you took too long.
Squirrel. I can catch a squirrel. Because a hog is kind of dangerous. Bunnies are real fast. I can catch a squirrel. Punch a squirrel in the head.
Like over there where I stay at, squirrels
talk to you?
Nah, they throw gang signs at you.
They throw gang signs at you after they throw acorns at you.
Yeah.
What's up, cuz?
What's up, cuz?
What's up?
Yeah.
That little ice cube squirrel.
No, en verdad, güey.
I had a homeboy that used to have a pet squirrel.
Pet squirrel.
Yeah, it used to stay on his shoulder until like 2 months. They had to give it away or something like that, or they had to let it free because somebody called the thing on them. The what's it called? The nature people.
Oh,
The PETA
Herbalife.
or DOCA or USDA. The people who
That's
tell you that
UPL.
you're not allowed to have like the animals and stuff.
Animal control.
Those people, they said that you're not allowed to have squirrels as pets. Like, why not though? There's 1,000 of them.
Pero
There's
chipmunks, sí, güey.
What's the difference between a chipmunk and a fucking squirrel?
The chipmunks, they come out on TV and the squirrels don't.
But why can't you have a squirrel? There's a lot more squirrels than chipmunks. I've never seen a chipmunk in the wild.
No way.
Never.
Man, you never been to Canada?
Well, there's squirrels in Canada.
Well, me neither, but I saw it in the documentary.
I'm pretty sure there's squirrels in Canada too. Why can't you keep squirrels? Keep a squirrel. Have it as a pet. They're bouncing around everywhere. That's how they talk.
What about a bunny?
Feed it an acorn. A bunny?
Yeah.
They don't really do much.
It's going to eat your grass.
Bunnies eat grass?
Yeah.
I don't think they eat grass. Fool.
Well, yeah, they do, don't they?
I seen a movie where there's a killer bunny and there's a bunch of knights and stuff and they had swords and then they seen the bunny and the bunny attacked them and killed them all. It was called Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
¿Eso es verdad o mentira, güey?
It was a documentary, fool.
Oh.
The bunny killed them all. That's how they used to do it back in the days. It was like a movie.
They'll send a monkey to kill everybody.
Back in like the King Arthur days, whenever they used to do battle with swords. That's what it was. It was a documentary. Back then, they used to have cameras. Have no electricity, but they had cameras. Right, Chico? Chico just walking up in the frame like, yo, what y'all doing, homie?
Yo, man, and you're going to feed me or not, man?
Right. Give me some of that caldo.
You're like, why you always give me just the bones? I want some meat.
He wants some corn. He wants some fucking zanahoria.
Right. I want that corn you're talking about.
Right. That papa. Dogs eat papas. Dogs, you know all the food that they feed, like that they give dogs and shit, is made out of wheat. It's like cornflakes. You're feeding them like biscuits and shit like that to your dogs.
Is that good?
Probably not. We're not supposed to eat that much bread. I think a dog feels
healthy segment.
Munchy healthy.
Like said, man.
Right. Diet.
Herbalife.
Nah, man, we're gonna get sued for that.
Oh no. Digas eso.
Yerba. We could use Yerba Life. Right.
Talking about yerba.
Ya no tenemos.
¿Quién dijo que no, güey?
You lied, motherfucker.
Nah, I tell you, I have enough for a bowl. That was the other one that I had already started.
Oh, remember? Shit. The homie has another bowl.
But it's like over there.
Way over there. Chico.
Oh, no, he's going to eat that shit.
Because you don't share with them, fool. You need to learn how to share.
No way. I know. Y'all no kidding.
Man, but what else happened in the news, yo? I ain't gonna lie, I haven't really been paying attention much. I've been focusing on music.
On music?
Yeah, man, I learned how to
a ver,
scratch
pon el
a little
pinche
bit.
beat otra vez, güey.
Oh, shit.
El corto. Oh. Pinche chico, ya. Ven, güey.
Chico con la freestyle.
A mí el chile chico fue el que me dijo del de la banana y el café. Yo ni sabía, güey, pero el pinche chico me dijo. A ver, let me tell the fool. I'ma pass the mic to my left.
Homie don't know where the left is. Man, you better respect this. Dude out from Texas. No, not me though. I'm from Macy's 3. Hope that's that FLA. That Polk County. See those motherfucking cholos. Way out there and kissing me. Dudes wanna call the cops. Man, they wanna kid with me. I'm the fucking oldest dude coming at the FLA. Man, I'm fucking here to stay. I be gonna, man, what? I just fucking blaze. I forgot my train of thought, though. But I be painting this shit like Picasso with my fucking dick, though. This is when I'm sick, though. Then I be in this shit like a motherfucking 6'4". I've been on the beat, man.
Peaches
So
on
discreet,
cowboy
man.
hat. Huh? Peaches on cowboy hat.
The pigeons and the cowboy hats riding on the rodeo. Man, they be like brr, brr, everywhere they go. Be fucking flying, dog. Looking like little Nas X on the power line. Tell me who's next. I'm that motherfucking next. Coming out the south, man. Keep my name out your mouth, man. What you about? Same old that the next dude came with. It's that fucking same shit. This is why you don't pop, man. You know that I just won't stop. And I'm going for the top, like whipped cream. Shout out to Eminem, man. He just dissed all of the red and black team from the Wild and Out crew. Man, what you know about dude? Man, let's talk about this shit while I cut the beat off.
Cut it up.
Did you hear about that? That Eminem dissed Nick Cannon on Fat Joe song. That Lord knows. Have you heard it?
Yeah.
All he really said was that he warned Nick Cannon about Mariah Carey. I guess he took it personal because it's his baby mama. And he responded like a really weak response. No offense to Nick Cannon. And he had battle rappers on the song
No
with
offense
them.
to Nick Cannon.
And he had battle rappers on the song with them, which I thought that they're gonna, like
I was listening
spit some
to
shit.
it, but halfway,
You got bored?
Yeah.
With which one?
I think the second
Both?
guy.
Oh,
No,
Nick
the
Cannon's the
third
first.
guy. Yeah, well, Nick Cannon, and then I knew it was another guy, and then the third guy came out, and I was like, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was kind of
Like, I
boring.
didn't know it was, I thought it wasn't worth my time. Como dijiste, güey, para Nick Cannon?
And the thing,
No
no offense. It wasn't worth my time. That was way worse than what I said.
But I don't think Eminem should respond because
Man, and
this motherfucker.
And the thing was, I actually like Hitman, Holla, and Charlie Clips as battle rappers. Like they're actually good battle rappers. They can actually like get down. But what they did,
weak. That shit was
that shit, I didn't like that one.
boring. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think they didn't really want to.
Mira, en verdad, güey, I think the other dude, MKB or GBK or something
MGK,
ese pendejo.
He did a better one.
Well, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
He killed it because he's younger, so he did his thing. You know what I mean? Like he came up with some good, like I think he got some good lines.
And he was actually funny on there too.
Exactly, he was doing that. Eminem, he's like old school también. So all he's gonna do is just rap shit.
Yeah. The thing was that they were both funny. Like MGK and Eminem, they're both like funny people. So whenever MGK said that thing about him yelling on all the songs,
guy, they were just
and that whenever he said that he sounds like fuck, I think he said like Grover or something like that from Sesame Street. Whenever he sings on that, I'm not afraid or some shit like that. Did he say some shit like that?
Nah, no offense to Eminem.
Man, that shit was funny. But he's like, I'm not.
You have
Oh
to say you
shit.
never know when you're gonna meet him, man.
Hey man, I love
No,
Eminem.
want no beef with you, man.
Eminem's dope.
Bien
I
cool.
like him. Nah, I'm just saying, like he's actually dope. Hey, I think I could take him in a
Alright,
battle.
shut your face,
I think I could, fool.
homeboy. A ver, let me hear it.
Not do it right now. I would have to write
Oh
for
no,
Eminem. I would have to write. Like, you think Eminem's just gonna freestyle on the track? Nah, he's gonna sit there and write.
man.
You better lose yourself in the music. Nah, he's actually gonna write that shit. He's actually dope though. Eminem's dope. I wouldn't wanna beef with Eminem, but if something happened to where I had to, I wouldn't back down. I'm not gonna be scared of Eminem. He's good, but so am I, motherfucker. Nah, I'm just playing. Come down to me. Don't beat me up. You're gonna. There's a story.
I'm not afraid.
Yo, there's a story that DJ Who Kid told where he said that Eminem
DJ Hook.
he kicked in his hotel door and he shot like their at their window and freaking just left like in the middle of the night because he said that there was some Chinese girl or something like that and that they're fucking or whatever and that Eminem was in the same hotel and they're all like on tour together and that he like kicked in the door and he had like a silencer or something like that, like a pistol with a silencer or something like that. And he kicked in the door, freaking like shot a couple shots. Like
Man, yeah, keep it quiet, man.
and he said he never acknowledged it. He never told them like, oh, I did something. He just kind of let it happen and they thought that somebody was trying to like kill him.
Well,
And
yeah,
he never
he was
told
on
them.
something.
Probably that's what he used to do pills and shit like that. Man, can you imagine somebody fucking that you're supposed to be on tour with, like, man, kicking in your door and shooting at you? Well, not at
Shit was
you, but
crazy.
like if somebody just kicked in that door and just shot in the fucking in the glass door, right way, in that glass door right there, just choo choo. Choo. Man, what the fuck? What the fuck's wrong with you, motherfucker? That white boy's crazy. But yeah, Nick Cannon dissed him, and then. Well, Eminem said that shit first, and then Nick Cannon responded, and then trying to get him to go on Wild and Out. That's why he called it the invitation.
Yeah, man, wait, was that one?
That's why they didn't go so hard.
On Wild and Out. They want Eminem on Wild and Out.
Mm-hmm. I think that's why they didn't really like go as hard as they could. I mean,
but
like the battle
what
rapper.
will Eminem win out of by going out there? He don't have nothing to prove, or
I don't know. It'd just be funny for them. I don't know. That'd be a cool moment for everybody.
nah.
I mean, you wouldn't want to see Eminem on Wild and Out. I would.
But not after this shit happened, or you think he'll be going out there?
Well, I mean, I think that's why they didn't really say anything too fucked up about Eminem. Because if you really listen to the lyrics, they didn't really say anything too like what Nick Cannon said. Elvis Pusley. That shit was stupid. Elvis Pusley.
Told him something about his daughter and somebody not being his daughter or his kid or some shit like that.
Really? I don't really remember. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really pay attention that much.
I think he said something about like his wife, was Eminem.
You said it wasn't worth your time. It wasn't worth my attention. I didn't barely pay attention to that. I don't really. You
gotta say it, fool.
No offense, Nick Cannon.
No, hombre, Eminem le dijo, ¿cómo dice? I want an apology, Nicholas.
Oh yeah, I want an apology, Nicholas.
No, but that shit killed him for right there. If he calls you by your
full name,
your
Nicholas.
full name, your government name, oh, you're done, man.
He said something about making his gardener jealous. I didn't really remember that line. Why did he say that you made my gardener jealous? Did he say something in the song about his gardener?
I heard him say something about, like I said, like Eminem's daughter, Haley, or That was his ex-wife or some shit like that. Kim,
Haley's his daughter.
Haley, his
Yeah.
daughter, and then somebody not being his kid or something. And I was like, I don't think Eminem should respond to this.
Yeah,
It's
no, I
not even
wouldn't.
worth it. I mean,
It wasn't good
plus I heard, saw some comments and everybody's doing talking shit about it.
because it
Not
was
worth it.
really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't respond. My rule is if they don't put any effort into it, why should I? You know what I mean? Like if it sounded like they didn't really put that much effort into that response. It sounded like a generic song that they just found and they rapped over it to diss Eminem, and it was just meh. Elvis Pusley, boo. That terrible line, terrible line. I want to throw water at Nick Cannon for that line. Boo. He
Boo.
deserves a pie in the face that they use on Wildin' Out for that
Boo.
fucking line.
Boo.
Boo.
No
Elvis Pusley.
offense to Nicholas.
No, that one he could take offense. That was a terrible line. That was really bad. Elvis Pusley. Ugh. But I don't know why Nick Cannon's still trying to rap though. Like he's got all the cheat codes right now, like money.
You
Everybody
can't
knows
have it
Nick
all,
Cannon.
man.
Yeah, everybody knows Nick Cannon. So he doesn't even have to be great at rapping. He just has to be all right. I could listen to this, and that's all he needs, and people will listen to his shit. But like, he can't do that for some reason. Just nobody wants to listen to Nick Cannon. He can't get the hang of it for some reason. He could freestyle okay on the Wildin' Out things. Like on the freestyle battles that they have, he could freestyle okay. It's nothing amazing, but it's not terrible. But the songs he makes, they're just
Yeah.
nah. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, Nick. And I know how hard it is to sit there and make songs and try to release them, have people judge them. But no, Nick, that's nah. Don't do it. Stop it. Be
No, no,
funny.
no,
Be
no, no.
funny. That's what he needs to do. He needs to be funny.
Well, he's being funny, I
Be
think.
more funny. Be more funny.
No offense, Unique.
I would want to see not Nick, Eminem on Wild Out though. That would be funny to have him sit there and diss all the people like on the Wild Style battle. Like have
Even the the crowd, like the people in there
right. He'll probably
watching.
diss his own team.
Fuck you and you and you and you.
That fool used to actually like rap battle. Eminem used to actually like rap battle,
And
so
Nate
he'll be
Mayo
good.
también, güey.
Like in real life too. And that fool used to rap battle. They said that he freestyled all his things on 8 Mile. You believe it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it. They're not that good, but he's a good rapper though. He's one of the first people that did that whole like he would break words apart and have the sounds in between the words rhyme with the last bar. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Like he would say like discriminate, and then he would be like paint the or like I don't know. I can't think of one right now. I'm fucking high.
Okay, I believe you.
Like basically, like yeah, he would be like something need a break. Basically, he would rhyme bass, that sound right there, bass with it last one, which would be break or whatever. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was dope, and Nas is dope too. Who do you think would like be a better battle rapper, Nas or Eminem? I've never heard Nas freestyle. like actually freestyle.
Pero tienen, son diferentes ellos dos. Nas tiene más, como que a él,
Yeah, but I'm saying like just battle rap. If they sat
battle.
there and cause they
If
both,
they write their shit, you
yeah,
mean? Oh,
because like Nas has battled Jay-Z before and he's gone against a bunch of people. So he's not like not unnew. That's where that term ether. Have you ever heard people like, oh, he ethered so and so? It came from Nas. Nas made that song Ether against Jay-Z. And he dissed him so bad it became a verb.
yeah, well, I think Eminem.
Eminem versus Nas.
Tú?
I think so too. I think Eminem would get Nas. Nas is dope, but Eminem's just he's a little bit funnier. And he has that voice to where whenever he does that like angry thing, it makes the song sound a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And Nas doesn't really do that. He just kind of has that same like cadence to his voice.
Hey, wait. So you're gonna get that new Tesla truck or not, from?
I want to get that new Tesla truck, man. That shit looks
Oh,
dope.
that guy. I
What
think
guy?
somebody wrecked that truck already. Or no, he hit the little cones que ponen ahí, güey. What's it called? On the street, you know, the
Yeah, the
pylons,
demo version they hit it.
pylons. Huh?
The demo version one that he was going around showing people.
Yeah. I think he
What
was
happened to it?
driving it, right? And then he ran over one. Like he hit one of those cones and then took off.
And what happened to it? Nothing.
No, pero yo pensé que te debería decir, no, pip, 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 pip. You're about to hit something.
That's if it's on the autopilot. It will.
Nah, but all the other trucks, like, do it. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
with the sensors and shit like that.
Yeah. Don't he have sensors or stuff like that?
Man, them sensors ain't shit. I remember
Like
one
well,
time.
exactly. I mean, but it's a Tesla. I thought, or he did it on purpose. He didn't look like he did it on purpose. So what was it?
I don't know, but I know them sensors
Beep,
ain't
beep,
shit.
beep,
I
beep.
was
He
in
had to
my
stop. What
whenever I
if he
used to
was a
have my
kid?
Infinity, I had the little sensors on the front and the back.
You told
And
your cousin he was a
I
Saturday.
had a little pole that was behind me, and I didn't see it. Well, I'd seen it whenever I pulled in, but I completely forgot, and I was gonna pull out, and I was focused on my brother because we're at my sister's wedding, and I see my brother, and I was like, "Damn, that fool got fat," and I was reversing while I was looking at him being fat. And the pole was behind me. I forgot about it. And I feel boom. I'm like shit. And then I hear beep 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 beep. I was like, yeah, motherfucker. I'm like, I noticed there's something back there. Fucking bitch
You
ass
were going
sensors,
too
man.
fast, man.
Nah, I was like, it was literally I was letting my brake off of the gas to fucking point and just feel boom. I was like, fuck. And I hear beep
Beep,
beep
beep, beep,
beep.
beep, beep, beep.
Motherfucker.
Man,
Bitch ass sensor.
shit's
So it
crazy.
probably didn't tell him till after it hit. Because I've noticed it looks like they all use the same sensors.
Oh, porque yo miré un viejito. Like I saw this guy. He looked like he was a doctor because he was dressed as one on his Tesla, and he was at first he looked like he was putting some lotion on his hands. I was driving next to him, right? He was on the
Mm-hmm.
in the fast lane.
And he had a truck, the Tesla
No,
truck.
he got a Tesla car,
Okay.
and then so and then after that he was texting. He was never like grabbing
The wheel, yeah.
the steering wheel,
Yeah, them
and he
Tesla
was
cars have
testing.
autopilot.
And then I got behind him, right? And I noticed that they stayed right in the middle of the two lanes. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they even made the curve, and they never moved. You see the other cars in front?
Yeah.
They're swerving. You know,
Yeah,
like
they're
because
going back
I
and
was
forth.
going towards Galveston that one time,
Uh-huh.
and so it was a good distance. I was
Yeah.
like 3 5 miles, I think, behind that car, or 3 or 5 miles,
Hmm.
and then I noticed all that shit.
And he was right in the middle of the
Yeah,
lane. Yeah,
and it
man,
was
Teslas are
driving by
badass.
itself.
The
It's a
only
cool
bad part
car.
is I've heard that there's certain instances to where if they get in an accident, they could catch on fire. But I mean, yeah, that'll happen. That can happen. That can happen in regular cars too. So I mean, I think it
Yeah,
all
sí,
depends.
sí, pero sí se mira que si esta seguridad, ¿verdad? Que tienen,
That'd be badass. You don't have to worry about
they
holding the
can
steering
break
wheel.
and shit. Yeah.
And do you see whenever Lil Duval was smoking that joint and he was driving his Tesla and everybody freaked out about it on Twitter? You didn't see that whenever Lil
No.
Duval he was out there and he was just smoking a joint in his Tesla and he was like singing his song that Smile Bitch and somebody was recording him and he was just fucking he wasn't paying attention on the road or nothing. He's just sitting there smoking his joint in his Tesla. And then Tesla had to make a statement being like, we do not support the use of smoking marijuana and while driving your Tesla on autopilot, you should always be focused. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Like, nah, man, I bought this Tesla so I can smoke weed and fucking not have to worry about shit. I want autopilot. I want to be able to sleep like them chinos that you seen on fucking on that viral video.
Yo pienso que el Tesla hasta está bonito el carro, güey,
Hell
¿verdad?
yeah.
He don't look too fancy like a Mercedes or,
Mm.
but I mean,
It's like a nice clean,
yeah,
like they didn't put too much accessories on it. They put exactly what you need and
yeah.
sharpened the model and that's it. It was like a nice clean car. And that's why I really like the truck, man. That's just like it's simple, but it's rugged. And everything's like thought of like even the bed of the truck that's just is kind of surrounded on all sides. That way normally like on your truck like you could feel the wind hitting the tailgate whenever you're driving that bitch. Like, and that happens with all the trucks. You could feel the wind hitting the tailgate. And on that one, they did it to where like the least amount of wind will hit that tailgate because surrounded on like on the sides. So that wind isn't gonna go behind there and hit your tailgate. And it's like really high up and it's covered. So and they even have the little cover on there too. That have you seen that garage door cover that they have on there?
Yeah.
That shit looks dope. There's a big ass bed too. Fucking lights built in. It looks nice. I like it. Either you really like that truck or you fucking hate it. There's no in between. There's no like, it looks all right.
Necesito verla, güey, en
You
vivo,
haven't seen it?
así.
Oh,
No,
in
I have
person?
seen it, but yeah.
I like it.
Yo quiero verla aquí
Especially the
en
interior.
Hawaii.
The interior, that's just fucking sleek. That shit looks like a
Sí.
nice luxury vehicle on the inside. Cause it's got that panoramic roof, I think it's called it. They call it, and where it's got glass on almost the whole thing.
Ya lo miré un video donde anda alguien adentro y está
Let me look
grabando.
up. That shit looks
No
dope.
se siente nomás.
Yeah, it sounds real quiet because they have no gas. I wonder how much like torque actually goes straight to the wheels because the motors are right there.
$40,000 they're gonna cost
Starting at
starting 40.
$40,000. Shit, I would get one if I'm gonna buy a new
No,
car,
hombre,
new
¿cuánto
truck.
vale el carro? Tesla car.
The cheapest one that they have is like at 35, I think, 30 or 35. But that's the cheapest. That's the one that kind of looks like a Prius. That's one that doesn't look that nice. It looks
No,
okay, but it doesn't look that nice. The one that you see everywhere on the road is the Tesla S or some shit like that, and that one's like around $70,000-$80,000. The highest, the one that goes real fast, that one's like 110. That P100D or something like that, the one that's fucking hauls
un
ass.
Ferrari, no compras un Ferrari.
If I had money like that, yeah, I would buy Ferrari. Ferraris actually look nice.
El chiquito así, rojito que todos traen o uno especial.
Nah, I would get something that not everybody has. Because, I mean, if I'm going to spend that much money on it, like, I want a nice fucking Ferrari, like that one that has that fucking, the vent on the back for the engine and shit like that. I want something like that shows off the motor on the back. Hell yeah. I would want something like that, a fucking Ferrari. I wouldn't want a Rolls Royce,
pero
though.
Si vives en la ciudad, no lo puedes correr, güey.
Well, that's why I never want to live in the city. Like, I want to be out there in the country where I could have my property. I ain't gonna have like a community telling me, "Oh, you can't paint your houses." Bitch, it's my fucking house. Get the fuck off my land. The fucking telling me I can't paint my house.
Can't wait to tell somebody that, man.
Huh?
You can't wait to tell somebody that.
Hell yeah. That's why I'm never gonna live in a community, man. I don't want nobody trying to tell me what color I can paint my house. Like, it's my house. I pay to get it built. I pay the taxes on it. How dare you try to tell me what color I can and can't paint my damn house? It's my goddamn house. That's why I want to live out on my property.
Güey, ya quiero más caldo, güey. Ya tengo hambre otra vez.
Munchie segment.
Munchie segment. Brought to you by Caldito de Pollo.
Siempre para los inviernos. Cada año.
Que no deje la tradición, por favor, que se termine.
Y para las enfermedades y la depresión.
Sana, sana colita de rana.
Ten.
Comercial.
Right? Nah, man. Shit.
All right, what else y'all got?
Yeah, right. I think we should probably end this podcast already. Hour, 11 minutes.
Leave a comment down there.
Right.
Subscribe.
Now we ain't gonna tell them to subscribe. Don't tell them to subscribe.
Penguins in cowboy hats. Penguins. Pigeons,
you gotta buy a child fucking cowboy hats for those. You can't buy the little ones.
That shit was crazy, man. I'm gonna do that over there in Houston.
Peace out, man.
I'm gonna go to Houston downtown. Cowboy hat.
What you about? Peace out. Oh shit, this is good.